very wet and windy night at Curraheen Park on Saturday night, but it certainly didn't dampen the spirits as the 2021 friends and supporters of Cork Greyhound Racing Irish Laurels came to a dramatic conclusion. 6 of Ireland's best were set to line out in the finale to what had been a vintage renewal. Let's join them on parade. And so the runners on parade for the final of the 2021 Irish Greyhound Laurels in one time only for Tommy O'Donovan and Paul Horrick. John Woodford, son of Droopy Sydney and Mag's Image, set the standard in the semi-finals, one of 2 runners for Tommy O'Donovan. 2 Droopy's good for Owen McKenna, a dog with blistering early speed, owned by Paul Carpenter and Bev Lockheed, the son of Ballybock Mike and Droopy's Cuckoo. 3 Ballymac Fairone, the likely favourite, owned and trained by Liam Dowling, seeking to win his first laurels. This is a son of Ballymac Matt and Ballymac Scala. He's massive down the back, but can he find his trapping boots? 4 Epic Hero, the Ledger winner, and the second of the Tommy O'Donovan trained runners. This fellow owned by Ger Hutton, son of Droopy's Jet and Ravenna, likely to start the outside of the party, but capable of a bold showing. In 5, Skywalker Barry, the Juvenile Derby winner last year and this year's Select Stakes winner, trained by Mark O'Donovan for Ray Patterson. Draw not ideal for this son of Droopy's Jet and Kilzaggy Jan, but he really is a high-class runner. Big claims if he hits the lids. And out in 6 is Sweep the Yard, another one of the outsiders, trained by Graham Holland, who's won many Laurels titles in the past, owned by the Broken Bookie Syndicate, a son of Swift Hoffman and Salons Mia, certain to be doing his best work from the second bend.
And the hare running for the big one of the year in Cork, the 2021 Irish Laurels, supported by the friends and supporters of Cork Greyhound Stadium. 1 time only's in 1, 2 Droopy's good, 3 Ballymac Fairone, 4 Epic Hero, 5 Skywalker Barry and 6 is Sweep the Yard. And it's away well, Droopy's good, well away as is own. 1 time only on the inside, and he's leads for Tommy O'Donovan. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around the opening 2 bends, and it is 1 who leads 1 time only. From in second now Epic Hero on the inside of 5, that's Skywalker Barry, and at the moment the one to catch is 1 time only. The semi-final winner leads by 4, and he's left everything in his wake. Skywalker Barry is second. You can forget about the rest. It's 1 time only for Tommy O'Donovan. He wins it in brilliant fashion. He's made every yard to beat Skywalker Barry. It's a 1-3 for Tommy O'Donovan because Epic Hero has finished third, but Tommy O'Donovan, he won a Ledger last year, he's won the Irish Laurels this year, and he's done it in brilliant fashion with Trap 1 time only, in a scintillating run on a slow night of 28-17.
And so the result of the 2021 Irish Laurels, a brilliant trap-to-line victory for 1 time only Tommy O'Donovan, Paul Horrick and John Woodford. Back in second was 5 Skywalker Barry, and third, another runner for Tommy O'Donovan, Epic Hero, so it means 1-3 for the Tipperary man. The winning time 28-17.
Tommy, they're playing simply the best. First and third in the Laurels final. You're simply the best tonight. What do you think about that?
He pinged out, got it right in the night, and I suppose confirmed his form from last week and improved a bit. They were going to have to run to catch him on that time, weren't they? So, look, delighted with the 2 of them. And the other dog ran fierce well, had a bad draw and ran brilliant to be third. So, look, but tonight is all about 1 time only, and we'll enjoy it.
And it just shows you how hard work pays off. Back in April, you said to us earlier on, he got an injury, 4 or 5 months later. You haven't just got him back, you've got him back to win a classic.
Yeah, look, I take my time with the dogs, and he had a bad injury, and we gave him the extra few months, and it paid off now,
And you start a lot of your dogs here at Cork. What does it mean this is nearly your home track?
Yeah, it's nearly like a local track does, because I'm down here probably 2 or 3 days a week trialling dogs. All my dogs would know every grain of sand here, so it's, even though we're not local to here, it'll be almost like a local. So we know all the lads here, and I mean, it's the best kept track in the country. Donald Lee and Noel, they do an unbelievable job here. They're brilliant. That's why you come down here the whole time. Every time you come here, the track is immaculate.
Well, it just shows you patience pays off. You won a classic last year, first and third. Enjoy your moment. This is what it's all about.
Thanks. Cheers. Thank you.
Well, Paul Horrick, you've just won the Laurels in dramatic fashion. Sum up the last few minutes.
Unbelievable. The most magnificent night of my life with greyhound racing. Can't beat it at all. Just fantastic.
It never stopped raining all night, but I suppose for the last couple of minutes you probably didn't feel a drop.
Didn't notice it at all. So yeah, didn't matter. The dog won, beat the conditions, and that's all that counted in the end.
And we were talking to Tommy, obviously he had his problems earlier in the year. How Tommy has got him back, not just to race in a competition like this, but to race at the level he's done the last couple of weeks is sensational.
Yeah, he hurt himself about 6 months ago. We took it easy with the dog, gave him plenty of time off. Tom's never lost confidence in the dog. His first couple of runs back was sort of okay, but we put him in the laurels and he's just improved week in, week out, and he's at his best tonight.
And how did yourself and Tommy, how did the relationship and connection start?
I met Tom probably 25 years ago. Just got to know him. Then he was in Australia. I knew him in Australia. And you know, when I come over here, I see him all the time. He's got some coursing dogs for me. And he said to me, you know, this, last December, there's a dog you should buy. And we bought him, and it's one time only.
You come to Ireland a couple of years. You're originally from Australia, but you spend most of your time in the Bahamas.
Yes, that's correct. Just for business and all that, it's a better place to be. And the weather's much better as well. So, yeah.
And the last week alone, I believe you won a trial stick in coursing in Eton Derry, and then last night you were third in Kilkenny with a greyhound called War of Attrition, and that's what we've got tonight here.
Oh, it was the survival of the fittest, and one time only was that.
Well, I'd say this is definitely your best trip to Ireland for now, and we might see a little bit more in future.
Well, hopefully we'll be back for the coursing Oaks and Derby in February in Clonmel anyway. But there's the St Leger next week as well, so there's plenty of racing between now and then.
We might see in Ireland a bit longer, so.
Maybe a couple more weeks, we'll see.
Enjoy your night.